Thank you very much. Today, 1438th Cheonshim Won special visit devotion. I would like to welcome who have come, and I would like to offer my gratitude to all of you and congratulations. And even if you're beginning your devotion today on the foundation of 1438 vigil, you are beginning your devotion. You will receive benefit of the time. Throughout the world, more than 21,000 places are connected with us. More than 48,000 brothers and sisters have gathered to offer one heart prayer and devotion in one heart. From Heavenly Korea, Cheonwon Special District, 182 have come to the training center to gather their devotion. Sunmun University, Cheonam, Cheomseung, Changwon, Iksan. In this order, my brothers and sisters have gathered to offer prayer and devotion. In Heavenly Japan, Sendai Church, 131, Masayama Church, 102, Nagano, Fukuoka, Nakamasu, Okayama. In this order, they are attending vigil and offering prayer and devotion. Internationally, in Albania, spiritual worship training, including them, various different locations are connected with us to offer prayer and devotion. At Yahoo Church, it is there 600 offering prayer and devotion. Ida Church, it is their 500 vigil to offer prayer and devotion. Not Nitsahara Church, it is their 430th, they're offering prayer and devotion. Soton Church, it is their 100th vigil to offer prayer and devotion. As we pile up our devotion, I hope that amazing grace will be bestowed upon that church. Today, your mother has been walking the path of cross in the detention center, and today is 59th day. At detention center, Kwanak Church, Ansan, Guri, Anyang, Gunpo, Gihung, Unification Marshal, or various different people from different places have come together prayer and devotion. Pastor Song Yin have sent us the following message. Although we are small butterflies, we are gathering to create 1,000, 10,000 group of people. We can fly more than 10,000 kilometers. Every devotion gathered centering on Cheonshim Won, I'm certain the Holy Mother and True Mother will be released and she will return to Cheonjonggung. I'm certain that will be the result the heaven will show through their work. So today we will make victory and we will gather our devotion as if we were at war. This is a message I received from Pastor Song Yong-chun. So my brothers and sisters, let us gather our devotion as if we were at war. Now, if this morning comes, it is 66 True Children's Day. As we are adding the numbers up, we have reached 66 True Child Day or True Children Day. We have not yet formed one in heart, mind, one in heart, body, and will. We should reflect ourselves whether we were able to align with Heavenly Parent, True Parents. After True Father ascended spirit world, True Mother said that she was the only one left, and she told us that she had to find a needle, small needle, in a desert where sandstorm is arising. And True Mother also emphasized that small needle is someone who can become one with True Mother, who knows True Mother's heart. As we come to this True Children's Day, all of us must unify with True Mother, with her heart, her will, so that we can be called true children, so that we can be called direct children of True Mother. In order to ascend to that position, I hope you try everything you can do. For all of you who are offering devotion, True Family, Four Poison Foundation, inheritors of Heaven's love and blessing, although they are busy and they themselves are having hard time, they have come to vigil, offering prayer and devotion with us. Why don't we give a big round of applause to them? Every morning, as they go to meet your mother, and as they meet your mother, you must realize how busy they are. They have to attend many meetings, and they have many things that they have to deal with, complicated things that they have to deal with, and every day passes very fast for them. Despite such difficult lives, they are attending vigil, and they follow that routine the next day, and that they are truly living very difficult life. And all of us should have heart of gratitude when we attend them, and I hope you attend them with gratitude and appreciation. Today, long-term workshop training, 1,033 trainees have come, including 3-day workshop training, 563 Cheonshim residents prayer workshop trainees. And for the trainees here, especially for those long-term workshop trainees, every church, many churches have put up their banner and putting the trainee's name in there from who came from their church. When I look at Kochi Church, 280th workshop training, Takashi Yasuko, his name is up, and 10th GPP workshop, Kaneko Kana, and 17th spiritual workshop, Nomura Yoshimi, heavily Cheonshim Won Ansu volunteer trainee, Kamiyamane Yuki, and Heavenly Top Gun, who is in Solomon Island, Kitagawa Hiroki. They have put up those names on their banner, offering prayer and devotion diligently. And our training center staff offer calling out name prayer diligently, but because our members are offering much more diligent devotion, we cannot. All of us cannot help but to receive grace. Thank you very much for updating us with True Mother's situation right now. True Mother told us that whoever you meet, you must educate them. You must let them know about true parents. These are the words of True Mother, and we must keep those words as our mission. And if we move forward with that mission to the world and shout out all together, the world perspective will change. Perspective on us will change, and all those righteous people, the big leaders, are supporting True Mother, and they held ISC meeting or conference, and upon hearing the victorious conference, I'm certain True Mother has received great support, great strength. Although True Mother began ISC, if all the leaders left her side at this time, she would have felt very lonely. But all the leaders upholding the will of the founder, they held a meeting, the conference. They worried about True Mother. And also, they sent requests to government to release True Mother. These are all occurring miraculously. And True Mother, because the weather is cold, True Mother asked us or told us to be careful with your health, to stay away from the cold. And my brother and sister, please, if you can, please wear your mask. And one of our brothers told us, one of our member who's doctor told us that the flu, influenza A, is very strong, so you must be careful. And Chairman Yang Chang-sik have sent us 100,000 masks to the train center for us to use. So if you don't have a mask, we will pile up the mask at the back. So if you need 2, if you need 3, tag all of it you need and use it. So my brothers and sisters, please wear your mask and prevent yourself from catching cold. For those who are in training center, and even those who are brothers, those who are away in your nation. And at the end of their meeting, they sang with my beloved, and they sang the song to True Mother, 님과 함께. And True Mother usually asks people to sing, but True Mother said, please let us offer praise, and we can realize that True Mother is offering praise in detention center, and I'm certain that detention center will become holy grounds if everybody and many people gather together to offer praise as we sing every single song we sang with inheritors of heaven's love and blessing. I'm certain those songs will become the songs who visit the holy ground of the detention center. As we sing that song, we will be able to think about True Mother shedding tears, and we can reflect again that True Mother walked this course. Then, knowing True Mother walks this path, how can I stop myself? I will go this path, and we should all resolve our hearts in this way to move forward. Our Korea workshop trainee sang the song, I don't know if this is the right translation, but a song called Finally. And one of the most moving part of the providence of restoration is that finally I revere God, Jehovah. As Abraham sacrificed Isaac, heaven was moved, and heaven showed the work, and through that Satan was separated from Abraham. And so all the members who are attending at the workshop in the trade center, you should be able to receive a message of heaven. Finally, you have come. Yesterday, our brother Chang Subin shared his testimony. For a week, he didn't attend all the programs. Instead of attending, he tried to run away. However, he reflected himself. Why am I here? I'm here to heal myself. Let me offer utmost devotion through this workshop. And as he moved on with that conviction, on the 14th day, he received grace that his body, his legs, his arms were moving, and that was a miracle that he faced, a grace he received from heaven. And yesterday, he was singing right next to Lee Jin-myung, coordinator, and it doesn't seem like he's the one who has full body paralysis. Finally, I am praising. Finally, I am listening to the words. Finally, I know how to offer prayer. That word, finally, the moving heart of heaven have created that miracle. And Heavenly Parent who gives us, Heavenly Parent is the one who gives us all the grace. We should be able to receive a message from heaven that finally you know me, finally you're living the life of faith, finally you are a true blessed family. And we should be able to proclaim that finally I can feel Heavenly Parent's heart, finally I am living the right way, finally I am the rightful blessed family. And if you lived a life set with that standard, heaven's work will unfold before your eyes. Our sister Maejima Takako, she attended 8th GPP workshop, and she extended her stay to attend 9th GPP workshop. And her daughter is also spirituality academy, and she's from Eumseong Church, very small church, and there are only 17 blessed families in Eumseong Church, and they have sent a lot of members to the workshop. That through our sister's testimony, we heard that there are 12 testimonies from Eumseong Church. She says she's the 12th person. Truly, they have received abundant grace through the workshop, and this church truly feels the grace through the workshop, although it is a small church. They offer prayer and devotion like that every day, every night. More than 20 people gather prayer and devotion together in one heart. That is Eumseong Church. And they also have their own prayer team, and 10 people are gathering to offer prayer and devotion for the members. And they have done more than 7 times 40 days of devotion. And because True Mother's wishes to restore Gapyeong, pastor have directed members to go to Gapyeong to offer her devotion. Our sister Takako dreams a lot of things, and what in one of her dreams, she dreamed about her fallen nature triggering. And what did she had on her palm? She had a parasite on her palm, and even she tried to kill that parasite with her finger, it wouldn't die, and it would stay on her hands. The spirits who are coming down are like parasites, especially evil spirits in the world. And my brothers and sisters, there are the ants that is infected by parasite. They do not go back home even at night. When instead of going home, they would cling on to the leaf, waiting for the morning. Why? Because it is controlled by the parasite. Parasite controls the ant to cling on to the leaf, and the next day, if sheep or cow eats that plant, parasite can go into cow's or sheep's body to lay its egg and multiply. So ant is committing suicide, which is controlled by parasite. And also in South America, there's an ant where if it is infected by parasite, its butt becomes red. And this ant puts its butt up high so that the birds, when a bird passes by, a bird would eat them, thinking that the ant is a fruit. So through that bird, the parasite reproduce. So if ants are infected by the parasite, it cannot live its own life. What about mantis? When mantis is infected by the parasite, it puts itself into water, and in that water, a worm comes out from its body. In Hojongnamu tree, in a small pond, we saw Director Chun Yu-sang showing the video how mantis fell down. If you are infected by the parasite, you cannot walk the right path. And the fallen people of this world are not walking the same path. Although they are born as human beings, they commit suicide. They do not live like human beings, like how they were supposed to live. There are many people like that. And all the people, why are they able to live like human beings? And the reason is because evil spirits are coming down to them and controlling them, and they are the evil spirits. So True Father told us that we have at least 3,320 evil spirits within our body. And Taemonim said that in the spirit world, as she looked at blessed families from the spirit world, she can see all the spirits which are attached to us like ant eggs. So we must liberate our evil spirit within our body, mobilizing spirit world, but that could not liberate everything. When we held the 700th vigil, one of the wives of the pastor at a church, after receiving vaccination, she was about to ascend to the spirit world, and she was hospitalized. And you heard the testimony how she shouted, right? As she was shouting, 11 people's different voices. She shouted with voice of 11 different peoples, and all these were evil spirits. So they took her to back home, saying that, let me treat 11 people in my house. And they waited for weekend workshop, and after weekend workshop, liberating them, she became fine. And after receiving this story, True Mother told us to educate central evil spirit. And at the 800th vigil, we were able to start educating about central evil spirit, and many people were able to share testimonies of miracle. Now, we should become people who are controlled by Heavenly Parent, who are people who follow heaven's heart, Cheonshim, and controlled by heaven. We must become such people. We all should become people who are controlled by the absolute good spirit. If you are hindered by the evil spirit, if you are suffered by the parasite-like evil spirit, you will be living a life of suffering. So we should not be life of suffering, but we should be reborn and resurrected, both physically and spiritually, and to live a new life. And we have entered that era where we can live such life. Now, we are living in an era where we can fully understand the truth of the providence. And during this period, as Umsong Church, as they understood how important Cheonshim Vigil is, they have showed us and revealed to us why Cheonshim Won devotion is important. And so our sister have said that please bestow Cheonshim Hyojong staff to Umsong Church, and I am thinking to give that staff to Umsong Church pastor. Truly, although it is a small church, they have sent heavily Top Gun, Spiritual Academies, Missionary Force Attendance Workshop, GPP Workshop Trainee. So they, in the small church, they are sending a lot of brothers and sisters compared to the number it has. It is truly amazing church. Today, Japanese workshop trainees sang the song, Even the Flowers Too. Even the flowers, even the wind, even the ocean offer praise. All of you must become people who receive praise. There are many poets who wrote poems throughout human history. There are people who compose a song, write lyrics. As one praises of flower, ocean, and wind, if one haven't offered praise about your parents, despite the fact that that person praised flowers, oceans, and all the nature, how sorrowful would that person be? Now, your parents are the ones who receive praise from everyone. So as we lived our life, we must realize how glory it is, how honored it is for us to offer praise to true parents as we live with true parents. And I hope that you offer praise to true parents from bottom of your heart. Today we saw a video, Heavenly Europe and Middle East 21 Day Spiritual Workshop. And they told us that today is the last day of the spiritual workshop. Why don't we give a big round of applause to our brothers and sisters in Albania who are attending the spirituality workshop. The workshop was filled with grace that former president of Albania visited our workshop, offered his greeting. On November 15, former president of Albania visited the workshop. In 2005, he was elected as Albanian president of Albania, and he was able to meet true parents. And in 2012, when True Father ascended to the spirit world, he visited Cheonwon Complex and offered his greeting to true parents. In 2019, Balkan, he was able to bring Balkan president to come to attend true parents, and he is still supporting True Mother with unchanging heart. And I am very thankful for his devotion and his unchanging heart. And with that, and all of us should receive strength from this to move forward and set a new resolution through this. Today we have report on the Heavenly Japan and Japanese workshop. And you saw how much our staff is working, Japanese staff are working, right? Through that prayer, through that devotion, we can see that miraculous work is unfolding before our eyes. As we gather devotion after devotion at 1440th Vigil for great victory, I hope that all of you can gather your hearts, gather your devotion. Yesterday, one of the person who offered prayer, that person offered prayer at Cheonshim Won, that person received message that at 440th Vigil, all entire spirit will come down, and it will be a day where all of us will shout to the world, Heavenly Parent will be with us. For the will to be accomplished, all those who have walked, they will be revered. Heavenly Parent is with us. We will see the value and status of Holy Mother Han. The time has come. Do not give up. Let us move forward as if we're at war. Let us mobilize fully as if we're at war. Heaven has already put the flag of victory. This message given to one of our brothers or sisters. Let us have hope through our prayer. For heaven's authority, heaven's power to be revealed through our prayer and devotion. Let us put everything, all our mind and body, with absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience. so that we can show, we can reveal heaven's authority. And let us offer praise with all our hearts. And I'm certain miracle will unfold, heaven's miracle unfold on this land through our prayer and devotion. Thank you. Let us offer another big round of applause to President Isak, who have awakened our spirituality.